हेलो वेलकम टू हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी पार्ट 4। चलो यार फटफट चालू करते हैं। लास्ट एपिसोड में वैसे अपन ने इतना कुछ खास किया नहीं है। रिकैप की तो जरूरत आई डोंट थिंक सो पड़ेगी। बस एक ही वो क्वेस्ट किया था, लाइक बी द रिस्ट्रिक्टेड सेक्शन ऑफ द लाइब्रेरी, और वहाँ पे हमें कोई उसके बेसमेंट में ये मिला था, क्या बोलते हैं, अ बुक में मेमोरीज थे फिर से, और एक पेंसिव के ऊपर था वो हमें थोड़ा और इंसाइट मिला हमारे, लाइक जो भी हम लोग एंशंट मैजिक के ट्रेसेस देखते हैं उसके बारे में। हाँ, मैंने नहीं बोल के रिकैप दे ही दिया। यस सर। ये तो भाई क्या करना। हाँ, ये लाइक लास्ट एपिसोड में वो बोल रहा था कि ये बहुत मस्त है, अभी सब कुछ पॉप अप हो रहा है, लाइक बहुत सारे क्वेस्ट और साइड क्वेस्ट। तो अभी हम लोग दो क्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं, कि है अटेंड हर्बोलॉजी क्लास और मीट विथ नैटी के। और ये है एक प्रोफेसर हैकर्स असाइनमेंट सक्सेसफुली डॉज अवॉइड एनिमी अटैक्स बाय डॉज रोलिंग। तो वो कास्ट इंसेंडियो वाला तो कर दिया मैंने। ठीक है, पहले ये क्लास अटेंड करते, बाद देखते बाकी का। ये क्लास तो कैसल में ही होगा, है ना? हाँ, क्लास तो कैसल में है, और जहाँ तक मुझे पता है वो दूसरा क्वेस्ट कैसल के बाहर है भाई ना। तो ये करते हैं पहले। है क्या था ये? एक बेटा है आए, यहाँ पे वो स्टैचू नहीं है क्या? एक मुझे कुछ टेस्ट करना था। नेवर माइंड, लेट्स गो।
I can't wait to...
हे देयर। ओ ये
My
भाई,
uncle knows Kagawa, so I can't imagine I won't get good marks. And my aunt knows black...
वो वहाँ पे मस्त चिल कर रही थी और उसके बाजू में ऐसा वो प्रकट हो गया। ओके, परफेक्टली नॉर्मल।
What's that smell? Is she growing Punja's onion again?
लेट्स गो।
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
Damn, she
This year will
looks
be filled with
good, dude.
enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
कोई
All
ना
right then,
यार.
off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all
Okay,
get
let's go
started.
talk.
I need...
I
wonder if Professor kids give Garlic.
Grass. Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it, of course.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
Not
Now, as I
exactly
mentioned,
to
next we'll be
herbology, but
planting dittany.
yeah.
Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Oh, I can keep asking her questions. Okay. क्या करना है? Plant dittany seeds at potting table. All right. पर है किधर मेरा potting table? इधर.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from
Yeah, you know?
Professor Sharp's class.
चलो.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Can't you accompany me? I mean.
Hello. Saw
Okay,
you on your
never
way
mind.
to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you.
हाँ,
I'm
चल
Leander.
चल चल.
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
आया भाई.
Up these stairs. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good.
छुप रहे रे annoying
This
मत
is
बन.
really good. But
शांति
you
से
outright
चल.
slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
तेरा mood खराब हो गया.
Oh. Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
कैसे करना है वो? How am I supposed? Okay, hold. But LB this. Okay. नहीं, ये ना. Then tap L. ना?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
वो फिर से उठा नहीं सकता क्या?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could come in handy, sure, but that's just a dummy. I was imagining it already. But हाँ
I
बहुत
suppose they
handy
could
लग रहा है.
prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Okay, मतलब
Take your
और
time.
ऐसे plants
I'll
है
see you
जो
back
कि
in
मैं
class.
use कर सकता हूँ fight पे. Thanks for the insight, bro. कुछ काम आया, कुछ काम आया. का मतलब ये नहीं है तू friendly हो सकता है, ठीक है? अभी भी annoy करता है. जबकि तू कुछ बोल नहीं रहा फिर भी. तेरा existence. वो chest. ये तो
Revelio.
चाहिए. हम कुछ लेने के लिए तो है नहीं. चलो. Let's go
With
back
that
to
helpful
Professor
reminder as to why we
Garlic.
should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall
Hello.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
क्या करूँ यार, इंटरेस्ट इतना ज़्यादा है सब्जेक्ट में, you know. As my plants offer so much actually.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay, क्या क्या इसे मैं हिंट समझूं? क्या मैं इसे हिंट समझ
Those
सकता हूँ?
mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my.
अभी करना क्या है वैसे? अबे ये नेटी है ना, वही तो है ये. I think ये इधर है तो उसके मिशन के इधर कौन है?
In the greenhouse, as in the great hall.
Oh, I can talk
Did
to
you
her.
know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Okay. बस यही था, चलो. ए वेट और ओ ये पॉपू है. हाँ मेरे को उधर भी जाना है. एक्शंस क्लास. यस सर. चलो इधर के सब कंप्लीट करता हूँ, फिर फाइनली वी कैन लाइक एक्सप्लोर.
Nobody can do it.
आराम से. इधर.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone
भाई ये
from
ऐसे
the
गायब
ministry
क्यों हो
guiding the
जाते हैं?
school
मैं
after
क्लोज
the
आता हूँ
incident in
तो.
Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
ये मस्त चिल कर रही है इधर.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
ओ
Point for
भाई.
Ravenclaw.
ये
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Let me guess, लंगड़ा के चल रहा है, scars है face पे, is he a werewolf?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
अरे क्या ये सब क्या कर?
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
वहाँ पे डार्क विज़र्ड बाहर मस्त ऐसे घूम रहे और इधर हम लोग पोशन बना रहे हैं। I mean, okay, nice game. हाँ ये करवा ले भाई, ये करवा ले गेम।
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
ठीक है, बात करते हैं
Professor
सबसे।
Sharps.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
अबे कितना रूड है, वो बोल रही थी, जस्ट बोलने वाली थी और इसका चालू हो गया बीच में। क्या यार?
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Like we were having a good moment right here. और क्या इसी क्या बच्चे इधर?
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Fine job brewing your first Wiccanweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Why do you want to know? हाँ वैसे तूने टोका था मुझे।
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
अरे
Listen,
क्यों हाँ बोल रहे
anyone
हैं?
with a troll-sized brain can
भूल
brew
गया
an
मैं।
Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
चल मैं
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
चल तू भी क्या
Very
याद
well.
रखेगा
I'll bring
चने?
you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
ये कौन है?
Professor Sharp must have learned a
इसने
lot during
टोका
his
था,
time
मैं
as an
उस
Auror.
बेचारे पे चढ़ रहा था।
I wish he talked about it more.
Never mind. तो मुंह तोड़ दूंगा साले। फिर से अगर बीच बीच में बकबक किया तो बिना पूछे। क्या क्या लेना है मुझे? भाई ये क्या है? जैसा ब्लैंकेट की तरह क्यों है? फर है ना वो? जैसा ओके नेवर माइंड। जो उसका कब ले लिया ना? हाँ ये क्या है? Wait, there's a chest. और कुछ है क्या इधर? इधर? या बाहर क्या साइड है? I think बाहर है। यार मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि अगर मैं बाहर चले गया तो वापस नहीं आ पाऊंगा। आई एम जस्ट मेकिंग श्योर कि सब कुछ जो ले सकता हूँ वो ले लिया मैंने। चलो इधर नहीं है? क्यों उधर हो रहा है? वेट, इसको पहले दे दूँ इसका फेदर।
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
ठीक है।
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
इधर किधर आवाज आ रहा है? ओके, के बारे में क्यों जानूंगा मैं? Oh, he's an horror. चलो, यहाँ का काम तो हो भी गए। एडोरस बनाना है ना मुझे? हाँ। 30 seconds.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
But मुझे तो अभी उसको never mind. Good.
Keep your potion stations organized
and
free of clutter.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wicked
No,
World
I
potion.
wasn't.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
ठीक है। और किसी से बात नहीं कर सकता क्या? नहीं, I think हो गया। इसके पास ही जाना।
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Don't know what you mean. Hello, honesty बनते हैं
I'm
उसको
sorry,
पता है।
Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
ठीक है भाई.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
चलो ये हो गया. बात कर सकते हैं.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
कोई ना यार.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
ठीक है. मैं क्या बोलना मैडम? ये तब से क्या देख रही है इधर? मिला नहीं क्या तेरे को अब तक? Okay, never mind. Leave you alone. इधर लॉक लग गया. मेरे को लगा इधर.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
इधर क्या सीन? इधर से ही तो आया था मैं.
There was something else.
Just
Rebellion.
wanna take a look around ताकि मुझे ये चेस्ट मिले और यहाँ पे एक लॉक है. ओके, नेवर माइंड. और कुछ है क्या? नो.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
ओके, तो अभी क्या करना है मुझे? West. The girl from Ukado. ओके, तो इधर के तो सब हो. Yes. Meet Natty. और कुछ तो है नहीं वैसे. चलो फिर यही करते हैं. बाहर जाना मुझे. I'll drag this. La 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 la. चलो भाई. वेट यहाँ पे. हाँ वो था ना स्टैचू. मेरे को देखना है इस पे इंसेंडियो वर्क करता है. नहीं.
Revelio.
इस पे क्या वर्क करेगा? एक्टिव.
Levioso.
लेवियोस. ओके, लेवियोसो लगा ही था. मैंने एक और स्टैचू किधर तो देखा था हॉल में. आई एम सॉरी बट आई एम जस्ट क्यूरियस गाइस. मैं करने वाला हूँ ये. थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा बट यार बेयर विथ मी प्लीज. यम 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 यम. यहाँ पे ही था किधर तो यार. ऑन मैंने देखा था यहीं पे ही. ओके नेवर माइंड. जब भी मिलेगा तभी कर लूंगा. ये लैग मत हो यार. मजा आ रहा था और फिर बीच में लैग हो रहा है. ये यस सर. पैटर्न आर्मर.
Revelio.
और है क्या? ब्रोकन ब्रूम. गया. चलो. फिट के पास में कोई फास्ट ट्रैवल वगैरह ऐसा नहीं है क्या? वर्ल्ड मैप. अरे ये वहाँ पे फास्ट ट्रेवल पॉइंट से यार मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे को चल के ही जाना है। सैड है भाई। चलो क्या क्या आसपास। Oh, give me that. Give me that. Oh, और इधर क्या? What is this? पता नहीं, मैं कलेक्ट करते जाऊंगा भाई जितने मिलेंगे। ज़्यादा ही दूर नहीं है ये।
Revelio.
बट ये तो मैं कर लूंगा, बट वो दूसरा वाला कैसे करूँ? वो असाइनमेंट आई नीड एनिमीज राइट, वो कैसे करने वाला हूँ मैं? अबे यहाँ पे एक फास्ट ट्रेवल पॉइंट शैम्ड। ए बट हैग्रिड तो ये लाइक ये जिस टाइमलाइन में लाइक चल रहा है गेम में तो हैग्रिड नहीं था। आई वंडर कि इधर होगा कौन।
Revelio.
I'm just curious now. ओए क्या टिंग हो रहा है? आई थिंक घर के अंदर। यस सर। राउंड कीपर। आई एम श्योर कोई और ही रहेगा ये। Hey, wow.
This looks intriguing.
Yeah. यार ये कितना मस्त है।
Revelio.
Hey, wait, there's something here. क्या है वो? गिर डैमेज मत ले भाई, कुछ तो एनिमी है इधर। बीच जूस। ठीक है। और क्लम
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
आई एम श्योर मेरे को इसको इस पे रखना है। या तो हराम को का कुछ
Levioso. Accio.
नहीं
Revelio.
ओ बेटी ये क्या है?
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
I don't know.
Revelio.
Never mind, let's go. एनिमेशन करते ये बाद में देखता हूँ क्या सीन है इसका. ओ वेट, मैं इधर वो यूज कर सकता हूँ ना, पुल्स. क्या करेगा ये, क्या करेगा, क्या करेगा? इट्स अ बैटल टाइम. ये ले भाई, डायरेक्ट ही मार दिया. अबे वो इतना दूर है, क्या करूँगा? हाँ वो है भी नहीं पास में. उधर ही खड़ा है. डक बॉक्स. लूट वगैरह नहीं मिलेगा क्या? नेवर माइंड यार, वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम. से बात कर सकता हूँ कि ये क्या कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक नॉट. ए वेट, देयर इज अ साइड क्वेस्ट. कौन है ये?
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hey, never mind. I would think out loud.
Revelio.
ठीक है. ओ वो वहाँ पे चेस्ट है. I
never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
मैं पहले तो ये सारे चेस्ट ले रहा हूँ.
Pleasant enough little place.
अबे यार, भाई कितने सारे चेस्ट है यहाँ पे. भाई 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 भाई, ये there are enemies. I wonder मैंने ये किया क्या कंप्लीट असाइनमेंट? हाँ नहीं किया मैंने. ये मिशन में आई होप एनिमीज हो तो लाइक एक क्वेस्ट के साथ ही मेरा वो भी असाइनमेंट भी हो जाएगा. लेट्स सी क्या है ये.
It is good to see you.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind
मैं
my
किसी से
asking,
डरता
why
नहीं
were
हूँ.
they looking for you?
They want something I found. I can't say. चलो
They
यार.
want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Mattibili I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Yeah, I'm actually glad.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Nessie.
अरे thank you.
Be on your guard.
Let's hope we don't need you. We don't get into it.
What's going on here? Revelio.
ये अंदर का चेस्ट दिखा रहेगा इधर. फिर ये बहुत annoying है. कुछ चेस्ट ले भी नहीं सकता और मुझे दिखाए जा रहे हैं. ऐसा मत करो भाई.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
तो कुछ फाइट ही नहीं हुआ. Wait, there is one more. ये क्या है? Parted away. ठीक है, ये क्या है? Trial of Merlin.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
अरे let's go.
Your life ends here.
तुम लोग की easy. Oh, और एक shit
I'll
यार.
watch the light go out of your eyes.
आ गया. आजा.
Oh, I'm gonna eat you. I can hold them off. Production.
I will go anywhere with you.
Don't lag.
My dead body!
अरे यार.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Production.
Made a great
Bye bye.
You're going to regret that.
Cal, brother, cal.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Chill, lady, chill. I got this. और कुछ लूट नहीं है क्या?
Revelio.
चलो.
Are you
बताओ
alright?
क्या बोलना है?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Is
You
Priya.
mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Search.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
But Merlin was with. Maybe I'll go with
I
this.
thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here
Why,
centuries
who is this
ago.
Merlin?
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay.
I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the
पता भी
mallowsweet.
नहीं है mallowsweet
Lovely.
again.
Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted.
Revelio.
I am curious about
Beacon जैसे लग रहे हैं. Let's try this. Yep.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Give me that.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Huh?
Incendio. Revelio.
और क्या? ओ एक और है.
Incendio.
There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my
Revelio.
and books.
ये भी हो गया.